Hello folks, this is Johnny again. A long time no see. So Mercurial just brought out an update for their SS-11x amp simulator plugin. And today I want to check it out with you. And as you can see already, this time around they brought you a standalone version. This is pretty much the best thing they could have done at this point. I think every amp simulator, every single one that you pay for should come with a standalone version so that you can just jam with it, just plug and play without having to open up your DAW, which could take up to half a minute, and then open up an empty project and then loading up the plugin and setting up your inputs, and oh my goodness, that's no. So I haven't opened it up yet because I want to see how long it takes for it to actually load up. So let's check it out. That was quick. Far quicker than TH3. TH3 takes quite a bit longer to actually open up. So that's already awesome. As you can see, I already fiddled around with it. So let's just reset everything. Now, when you first open it up, then it will have a kind of warning up here telling you that the input is muted to prevent any kind of feedback loop in case you should have accidentally made a kind of feedback loop in your interface. Oh, whatever. So you just go to audio settings, and then here, mute. Now, wonderful, it just crashed. So that's interesting. Okay, then let's check this out again. Okay, now it works. Here you can just set up your audio device and your inputs and outputs and buffer, and that's it. And that's pretty much everything you need. Besides from that, as you can see, it's pretty much the same as the plugin. They added a volume input knob and meter as well for the output, so that's really handy. One thing already right now is I wished for the input to be able to switch to the second input instead of just the first one when you set it to mono. So this one just takes two inputs of your interface, in this case input 1 and 2 right now, and matches them as a stereo input, and when you set it to mono, it only takes the sound from input 1. And not input 2. I personally would like to just have the option because, well, just because you never know. They also added a tuner in here, and this is probably the best tuner I have ever experienced. You can see how smooth it behaves. It doesn't jump around and jag around like some other ADHD tuners. And it's also not so unprecise that it just sticks in the middle when you can actually still hear a couple of cents moving around. So this is very well done. You can very precisely tune your guitar depending on the application. If you're doing hard, short strums, you can tune exactly to your pick attack. If you're playing chords that ring out, you can tune exactly to your sustain. So this is awesome. Very well done. So sound-wise, this is still the SS-11x. It's awesome. You know what? Let's see how long it takes me to make a very nice chugging sound. Done. Oh wait, let's put in noise gate, release a little bit slow, faster than this one faster, so this is very tight and nice, not too low threshold. Okay, and one impulse that I really like in here is the Own Hammer B30. And then personally, I also prefer the SD1 over the Tube Screamer. So really, sound quality wise, there is no arguing here. Mercurial is one of the very best. So yeah, it's just awesome. Now for lead tone, let's say, let's stick with the Tube Screamer for a bit more mid-range boost, and then also turn on the tone shift for a bit more mid-range boost. Perhaps boost the tone in here. And perhaps, yeah, one reverb impulse response I like is here, just the second one. Let's turn down the blend a little bit. Yeah, can't go wrong with it. No, of course they also let you save a preset. They call it a state instead of a preset, but well, okay. And then also load it again. Now here you gotta be careful. When you want to load a preset, don't accidentally click on save. It happened to me, and that's not really what you want. So I already made a couple of impulses for myself, presets for myself. Gnarly is just pretty dirty. Or genty. So overall, here I'm gonna call it, the SS-11x right now, in my opinion, is the best value amp simulator. And the word value includes more than just the sound of it. It includes every little aspect of a given product. And this one right now is just amazing. For 40 bucks, the regular price, you absolutely cannot go wrong with it. And at the time of recording this, there's even a discount, so really people just check it out. Just do it. Now let's go to some things that probably could be improved, in my opinion. Let's open up the task manager, and I hope this is showing you my experience with it. So, oh no, okay, this is interesting. Now the CPU usage of the SS-11x is sitting at 3 to 4%. That's very good. Okay, now let's see what happens if I just, now it's ramping up a little bit, okay. So let's see what happens when I turn on oversampling. And turn it back off. Okay, and now you can see it's already sitting at around 12%, 11 to 12%. So wait, let's see what happens when I turn it back off and back on again. Huh, that's weird, it's not doing it now. Probably because there's Cakewalk running in the background, and also my video capture is running a higher CPU usage. Usually, for me, the CPU usage of SS-11x sits around 20 to 30%. Which is quite weird, it shouldn't be that high. But it's also very unpredictable. Sometimes, as you saw before, it sits at around 3 to 4%, then it sits here at 10%, and sometimes it's ramping up to 30%. Not sure when it's happening or why it's happening, but it does. At least for me. So I guess there could be some optimization in a future update or something, but still 10% is also not very great. You know what? Let's be like that and just turn on TH3, a different amp simulator, and just compare, because we can. Okay, why is this ramping up so high now? No, now this is going down. Okay. So TH3 is sitting at around 2%. That's pretty low, and that's very good. Sometimes it's even going down below 1%, which is even better. Wait, let's also play it just to make sure. You know what? Let's mute SS-11x and play through TH3. Weirdly enough, when I open up TH3, the CPU usage of SS-11x also drops a little bit. Before it was at around 10, now it's around 6 to 7. Oh, dropping even further. Before I started this video, I checked it again, and the CPU usage was at around 20 to 30 again, really high. And then I open up TH3, and suddenly the CPU usage of SS-11x drops down a whole lot. There's something weird going on in the whole computation side of things. But I don't know enough about coding and programming to really understand what's happening there. But okay, I'm sorry it didn't really show in the video right now. I guess you just kind of have to take my word for it. It does ramp up quite a bit sometimes. Otherwise, for the standalone version, I would personally kind of wish for an additional post EQ, like a parametric EQ, a simple 4-band that also lets you do some surgical moves with higher Qs, just so we can take care of some resonances, because when you're playing for yourself and you're just jamming, then resonances and problem areas are more obvious because you're not playing in the context of a whole mix, of a whole band. And also some impulses tend to sound a little bit on the harsher side, at least in my opinion. Now for a complete mix, that can help to make the guitar tone cut through. But when you're playing by yourself, it just sounds harsh. So post EQ to address that would be awesome. Like a second little button down here with an EQ logo in it or something. And then it opens up a 4-band EQ would be enough, I think. Parametric EQ, definitely not a graphic EQ. I really do not like those. That would be awesome. Additionally, I think what would also be cool if instead of loading and saving presets here through your typical menu, it would be cool if you had like a list of presets added here on the right-hand side. And you can just quickly click it and it's loaded, and quickly save it and it's saved. That would be awesome. And then on top of that, what would be even cooler if you could also make use of a MIDI foot controller to switch between the presets. So really, with these two additions, a post EQ and having your presets switchable with MIDI controller, would actually make this plugin also usable for live application. So wrapping up, again, this is probably the best value amp simulator out there right now. And I also gave you my 2 cents about what could still be improved. Go check it out. I highly recommend it, and I shall see you next time.